like a rhinestone cowboy, riding out on a horse in a soft.
The country music world mourning the loss of legendary entertainer Glen Campbell.
Campbell rode into superstar status with Rhinestone Cowboy, that song right there, selling more than 45 million records and being inducted into the Country Music Hall of Fame. He died yesterday at the age of 81 years old.
The original Wichita lineman, Glen Campbell, joins us right now with a look back at his legendary life. Is one of Glen's closest friends. Performed with him, country singer Larry Gatlin. Larry, he wasn't Glen to you, he was Humboldt.
He was Humboldt. We all had nicknames back in Nashville in the 70s. He was Humboldt. The late, great Dottie West was Beulah. Jeannie Celia, remember the
Where'd
Hall
Humboldt come from?
Well, there's a little town called Humboldt, Tennessee. I
it.
guess that's all it was. And I kind of came in late on that deal, but he called me Proctor. The last time I saw him live singing was at the Ryman Auditorium 3 or 4 years ago. And I went back after the show. He was marvelous. He played and sang, you know. He went back and I talked to Kim, his beautiful wife. And she said, yeah, there we are singing at the North Phoenix Baptist Church, Father-in-law. So I went back and she said, Larry, he said, don't get your feelings hurt if he doesn't remember you. You know, he's having trouble. So I just walked in there and took a chance. I said, hi there, Humboldt. He said, hey, Proctor.
Oh, that's great.
How are you? And hugged me. That was the next to the last time I saw him. The last time I saw him, when he was in the care for the Alzheimer's, was not good. We sat there, and his buddy Carl Jackson, I sang him a few songs, and every now and then he'd kind of get a little glimpse of it. But he was not the Humboldt that I knew.
What was he like as a person?
He was great. He was fun-loving. That little clip you showed, he said, well, I'm happy to be here.
Sure.
Then he said, I'm happy to be anywhere. And I whispered behind him, especially consider some of the things
Hey, Larry,
used to
this
do.
is one of the shows that made him a big star, the Glen Campbell
Oh, yeah.
Good Time Hour.
Well, he was an entertainer. First of all, I talked to Vince Gill yesterday. One of the press releases I did, I said, yesterday at 2 p.m., around 2 p.m., my old and great friend Vince Gill became the best singer, guitar player alive, because until then, Glen Campbell was the best singer, guitar. Vince called me yesterday and said, you were right, we've missed a great one. So he was wonderful, had a sense of humor. We played golf. I didn't invite him to my golf tournament one time, our Gatlin Brothers Muscular District golf tournament in Dallas. And the next time I played golf with him, he said, why didn't you invite me? I said, Glenn, I know you get 100 of these a year. Right. I didn't want you to have to come do it. And he said, you cheated me out of a chance to be a blessing to somebody. Aww. That's the kind of guy he was. So I miss him, but he's in a big... You know, I'm going to go to Del Frisco today and eat a big piece of dead cow, and my friend Glen Campbell's eating angel food cake, so it's going to be all right.
We interviewed his wife, Kim, and his daughter, Ashley, who also is a singer and songwriter, earlier, about a month and a half ago, and they were talking about his new album, or his latest album, and it was called Adios, which is interesting because he had been diagnosed and, you know, was at the grave part of that disease. But this is a clip of the interview with them.
He's happy all the time, you know, singing, and he's lost his ability to speak.
What's nice is that sometimes his funny personality still shines through, and he'll, you know, make a joke, even though it won't be with language, really.
But she did, his daughter did record a song of you just watching it in the break, and people should download that today.
I heard her sing it on the family reunion show that we do, and I later hosted her on the Grand Ole Opry and said, and she didn't sing it. I said, please, I'll give back one of my songs in this deal. Come sing. And all it says is, we'll talk, Daddy. I'll talk with you, Daddy, till you can't even remember my name. Yeah. Don't worry, Daddy. I'll do the remembering. So, Ashley, come sing that song. It's wonderful.
Everyone should download it today.
Everyone ought to do it.
Right. Or Glen Campbell's greatest hits, because there are few as talented.
Nobody could sing and play like Glen Travis Campbell, also known as Humboldt.
And I'm so glad you came in to talk about it, because very few people knew him better. Larry, thanks so much.
Good to see you all.
Great to always
God bless.
see you. God bless you.